All right, shalom, brothers. Before we start, I would like to say our praise to Yahweh by Yashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles. They rule well. Peace and blessing to you, brothers, that they're just kicking this word. In sincerity and truth, I just want to come with a quick sit down directed towards you younger brothers out there that's watching these videos. And, you know, you're scoffing, but you don't really understand the severity of what you're doing. Now, this is not directed towards you people out there who have basically made a job out of scoffing, you demons out there, and you guys know who you are. This is not directed towards you. I actually wish death upon you, okay, and I hope the worst for you. But within that latter statement, this is directed towards you young brothers that really don't understand what you're saying, man. And you're just being young. You're being childish. Okay. Let's get to the scriptures. This is Matthew's 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. All right. So everything, little thing that you say on the internet, oh, you know, GMS, you know, they're a bunch of rapists, which is that's a very offensive thing to say, particularly to me, because I actually work with children, man. You know, and I have a strong love for children, you know, and I've seen the effects of a little girl getting touched. You know, that right there can be devastating to a woman. You know. And for you to say something like that, man, you know, it shows what type of human being that you are, man. Because I would never say something like that. And us in GMS, we never slander anybody and say that they rape children. But you know, the scoffers are going to be scoffers, and they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to be demons. Now you got you young brothers getting caught up in that, man. So this is a warning for you brothers, man. Okay, I want to get this word for you brothers. The word idle, I believe is, and bear with me, my computer is running a little slow. I believe that word is agos. Here we go.
Strong's G 692. Argos.
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 Argos. Now check this out. Free from labor at leisure. You see that? Oh, you just having a good time. Oh yeah, they rape children. Well, the Lord is looking at that, man. He's tallying that. You know, that's gonna work against you, man. That's a very offensive thing. Don't you know they're gonna use this, those things that you're saying against us, man, to come. And someone's going to be killed because that slander is being perpetuated. So the Most High is going to do away with you people, man. You don't think that there's people in GMS, even though you don't care about GMS, for some of you scoffers, you don't think there's some elect out there that's within GMS? You know? So here you are bearing false witness, man. You're lying. And the Lord's going to deal with you behind that. Okay? Free from labor, at leisure. Yeah, you're not worried about pushing His word, man. You're too busy having fun, playing games, man. Lazy, shunning the labor which one ought to perform. And it's all about the work, man. Y'all young brothers out there, y'all don't really understand what you're getting yourself into, because this thing is a fad for you. You have itching ears. You know? But you know, some of y'all might actually be sincere. For y'all who are sincere, man, I want to say, just be quiet, man. There's a lot of things that are being brought out at this time in our existence, man, that's profound. And you might not understand it, man, but just wait for the Lord. If the Lord dealing with you and you being persistent in trying to understand the scriptures, the Lord will reveal it to you. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 4:5. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come. You see that? The Lord's gonna reveal it to you, man. Just stay in these scriptures. Keep on watching the elders, man. The videos. Building yourself up. Not being rash with your tongue. Okay? Who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise of God. You see that? And then the edification is going to come. Then you're going to understand, man. A lot of y'all not ready for the meat. You're not ready for it. Worry about the milk, man. Okay? Now this is Sirach 3:21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence. For it is not needful for thee to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret. So don't seek anything out too hard for thee, man. You ain't ready for all that. Jake wanna argue about the counting, but hey, man, you don't know not to stop getting lineups. So you need to work on that, man. Some of y'all young brothers out there are probably still dealing with unlawful food. Worry about that, man. Okay? Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are shown unto thee than man understand. Hey, man, you know you're an Israelite. That's the first step. Now build on that. Build on that, man. You slow down, man. There's a chance. Repent. Repent. Again, this is not for you consistent scoffers. We know that you're against us, and we're against you. Okay? So, and like I said previously, you know, we wish the worst for you, man. Okay? This is verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion. See, the thing about people is when they are intrigued by something, but they haven't experienced it, they come up with how something is supposed to be ran in their mind, and they get upset. Like case in point, boxing. People get mad at Mayweather because they think that boy he supposed to just come out there and just knock a dude out. No, man, it doesn't work that way. Because you haven't experienced fighting. Anybody who's a boxer, you will have to revere that man's skills, man. Because you experience boxing and how hard it is not to get hit that way. Case in point, boy, that goes back to the elders. You got a lot of cats out there that's watching these videos, man. You got this idea in your mind of how a camp is supposed to be ran because you don't have that experience, man. You're not in a camp. You're not doing the work. So this is just really a game for you, a hobby for you. Okay? You need to get more serious about it. When you get more serious about really trying to learn, that's when you're going to start revering more. But first, you got to humble yourself down and just be quiet, man, before you get yourself in a lot of trouble. Okay? Let's start over. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment. You see that? Well, I don't think this is supposed to be ran this way. I don't think this is right. I don't think that's right. Well, you don't have any understanding, man. You're still a young man. You don't understand how things operate. Hey, check this out. Well, look what happened to the whole situation with Edward McCall, man. Got a lot of people out there that lost their dang old mind behind a jacket. Meanwhile, the people who brought it out, they're running to a guy who shot up the holy scriptures, man. Shut up the holy scriptures, man. But nobody want to speak about that. Nobody want to get on that dude Gorilla Hebrew. Going to a heathen. Okay? Getting that man punched in Seattle, man. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Get this for you, brothers, real quickly. Wrap it up. I don't want to speak too much. Keep. When you look at this word keep in Ecclesiastes 5:1, it means shamar, to watch, man. Check this out. Again, bear with me. You know, my computer's running slow. Here we go. Shamar. To keep, guard, observe, give heed. You said, you heard me? Give heed, man. It says, keep thy foot. That really means to watch your mouth. Take heed to what you're saying, man. To keep, have, charge of. Take control of what you say, man. To keep guard, keep watch, and ward, protect, save your life. Save life. Watch. Watch what you say, man. Let's go back to this. Read this for you brothers, man. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. It says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Now check this out. Let me look up this word foot. It's really talking about slander, when you slandering somebody. So it says, when it says keep thy foot, it means watch what you say, basically. Keep thy slander. Watch your slander. Alright, we're going to the root word for it. Regal. It means to go on foot, spy out, foot it, go about, walk along, move the feet. To be a talebearer, slander, go about, to slander. To go about and explore, spy. You see that? So it says, man, watch what you say, man. Watch what you say, man. Okay? You younger brothers out there making these little comments. You don't understand what you're getting into. This is grown man business right here, man. And I mean it with all sincerity. You could lose your life at playing with this thing, man. Take your time, okay? All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua. Double honors to the apostles, man. They rule well, okay? Peace and blessing to you brothers out there that's pushing this word, brothers. All right? Shalom.